Alright, I'm outside today and I'm trying to test. We bought M&P bullets, 9mm 147 grain hollow point round, and I cast these bullets so I can test them. The plan is to shoot, these are wheel weights in green and air cooled, and try them out at 20 yards on a paper target. And these are pure lead, and I want to see how good the pure lead will actually shoot. If it destabilizes, we're going to try the pure lead at 10 yards, and we're going to try it at 20 yards, and then see if it starts to destabilize or keyhole or do anything, turn into flyers or do anything, because it's too soft. So that's what I'm going to start this with, and then later on I'm going to try to hook up with my buddy Kevin and try to take some of these and shoot them into water buckets and see what we can get for expansion on them. So I'm going to try to shoot past this camera here and see what happens. Worst case, I delete the video and I just show you pictures and do a voiceover on it. So, all right, well, we'll see how this goes. All right, getting ready to do it with the wheel weights. Here I got 5 wheel weights, and these are coming out of a Glock 17. So here's off with the first test. All right, here goes the first rounds. Hopefully the wind's not making too much trouble here. We're going to try again at 10 rounds. Let's say I'm either not impressed with these rounds or my shooting. I don't normally shoot with the Glock. Well, that was obviously better. All right, just a little short video. We're looking down the barrel for cleanliness. I don't know how focused this is going to be, but just want to try to compare before and after we shoot the lead. Okay, lead rounds, 10 yards. Wow. Wow, okay, you can see there, I got a better grouping when I shot the wheel weights. Fifth one, I think the first one shot off a little bit. I aimed a little higher, and I know I ain't the greatest shot with a pistol, but they're kind of all over the place here a little bit. Now if I go to 20 yards, I'm gonna have a hard time hitting the target. So I don't think pure lead's working, but for hollow point, self-defense, and your normal defensive shooting, I mean, 10 yards is pretty damn far for self-defense normally. Unless, like police, I guess, shooting a longer range or whatever. But your normal person like me, when you got to draw a pistol, if you got to draw a pistol on somebody, it's going to be within that probably range or shorter. I think you could hit them, but easily. But all right, well, let's see what happens. All right, here we are again. I'm going to try from more like 16 yards, I guess, and I don't have a whole lot of confidence, but I just want to see how bad it is. Oh, here we are. I hit the target twice, once next to it, maybe once below it, once to the right, maybe far right there. So farther away I get, past 10 yards, I think they're turning into flyers. So short range maybe pure lead, short range maybe. I don't know, maybe if I have to see what the expansion looks like, it's even worth bothering with short lead. So when I get a chance, I'm gonna do that test and edit it all into this video. All right, so here we are again. Got now one hollow tipped lead round. I got a 55-gallon bucket of water here. Never done this before. I am hoping that the hole I cut in here contains most of the water splash. I'm sure the muzzle blast is going to make enough splash on its own. So let's see what it does, and then I'll see if I can recover it and what it looks like. Well, that was a little bit of a mess. Gun's wet. Let me pause it. All right, so after a lot of digging and figuring out how to get down inside of there, here is the plain lead bullet. It did mushroom out very, very well. There's the thickness of it. It's very thin. I'm gonna try now with the wheel weights. All right, and now, as with continued, here's the green wheel weight. We're gonna shoot that one in here now. Wet gun. Okay, so huge difference. Look at the width of this projectile, this bullet. You can clearly see the octagonal rifling from the Glock barrel. It did widen out. You can even tell the angle that this thing went in on. You can see the bottom of it is much more mushroomed than the top of it. But look, I'll have to measure them all, but I mean, this thing is probably flared out here almost 9/16 of it. Well, 7/16 of an inch going on half inch. I'd have to measure it, but it clearly expanded, but it didn't do too much. It didn't flatten out like the other one did. I'll have to hold these and compare them. I don't think I'll get a round point and see what they do. All right, so you've seen the other two. Here's another one. This was the first M&P bullet round I got, and this is 147 grains wheel weight lead round point. So I'm gonna see if this flattens out at all. Not sure it's going to after the way that other one did. The hollow point opened up, but let's see what happens. Well, I'm kind of getting used to it now. Well, you know, you never learn anything until you like do it for yourself and test it out. But look at that. That's the 147 grain M&P round nose bullet. Look at that. I'd have to measure it, but you can clearly see. Oh shoot, let me get it in the camera. You can clearly see the Glock grooves all over it, and it's full. Might as well be shooting a full metal jacket. This didn't deform at all, and it's just poking holes. So I thought these would be pretty good. I'd get some mushrooms out of them. I guess I'd have to try them with pure lead, but as far as I've seen with pure lead so far, I'm getting flyers. So yeah, I'm gonna measure them all and add to the video. All right, so here we are. Here we are now on the after action report. All right, so we'll start off with a pure lead. This bullet weighs 154.5 grains. It is 799 to 779. And 154.5 grains. All right, so, and then we'll go to the wheel weight one. You've seen that one, 153.6. And that one at the base is 356, 354, 355. And the width of the expansion, the width of the expansion is 554. .5. All right, now of course on the round point, I don't think this changed at all. This one is still this one's 3.425. Yeah, that's even smaller, and it's 147 grains. 147.96, so it might as well be 148. So I don't think that one changed at all. So we have this one that you see before. The back of it, the lead one, 154 grains, expanded to 1.779 inches. And then the hollow point, wheel weight hollow point, which this one shoots good. The lead ones here don't shoot good. They shoot at 10 yards, very close off the fence distance. 20 yards, they're flyers. I can barely hit the target, hit the pie plate at 20 yards. The wheel weights are flying better. The hollow points are expanding, getting 0.554 compared to 0.779, which is, I mean, really good, but this is going to make fairly good. This one is keeping its weight, but we're just poking holes, full metal jacketing it. So that's the after action report. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you. Oh, and enjoy.